Всем привет, добро пожаловать.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rot. Source? Here in Sicile? Pah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
Граничник стрелы. Я даже не знаю. Это чтобы из него делать не стрелы, а особые наконечники.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Aaron has as many friends as the man.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear! Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicile began. Still, that doesn't waive a man's need to eat, you know. I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times, but what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish?
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Morals never fed a hungry man, you know.
Ну, куда ты убегаешь? Фига себе он несется. Блин. Ладно, потом найду его, может быть.
That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path. Thank you for making that would-be thief see reason. I only hope your instruction lasts. The last thing the plagued people of Sicile need is a thief among them. That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked... Thank you.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many crab claws would you like? 3? 11? I listened in while you were talking to that would-be thief. Thank you for preserving my stock. It's no wonder you source hunters are known for setting a place straight.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Так,
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
блин,
Let's see.
талисман дачи.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Яйца. Надо было одеть, только можно как-нибудь выключить вот
Let's see.
этот эффект?
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Well, hello there.
Paw of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and squirm.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Это вырежь как-нибудь.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman bear.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Fresh haddock.
What are ye staring at?
Club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Captain Jack's the name, though the title may be a little generous at the moment. My crew ran off, and I can't find enough hardy souls to help me reload the ship and sail off. Those scallywags heard there be silver in the Lacula mines, and they abandoned ship like the lily-livered turkeys they are. Haven't seen them since the day we docked. Some poor chaps lost their ship and want some work. Just send them to me, and tell them there's a bit of coin and a lot of rum coming their way if they don't mind a bit of honest labor.
Отлично.
Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for
Пойду.
farm potatoes. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Heavenly herring. Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Опять тут закрыто.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
О, телепорт. О, наковальня. О. Ага. О, это для крафта все это. А, блин. Возможно. Что еще можно? А, чё, ну вот. Так. А.
baking like a cake.
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, source hunter.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Только чё это за место? А, блин, точно, к этим же. Я телепорт искал, а не выход из города.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Я забыл, где он.
Oh, it goes to and fro the city's youth. They hustle and bustle, while I sit here stagnantly and watch it all go by. Ah, the sun is out, and yet I feel a cold inside my soul. The bane of age, the crux of years. Oh, how nice it is of you, the very picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day, wild away on this hardwood bench. Pray, let me be forward with you, O sapling rose, O leaf of spring, for my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations. I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade in long succession. Gladly shall I tell you more. Will I regale thee, O whelp of men, with my tale? But not here, where the winds may steal my words.
На извращенца какого-то похож.
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder, oh budding flower of the morn. Yet that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape. Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there, so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Not in the mood for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Gorman mess.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you?
Блин.
Waiting for what, exactly?
Oh, thank you to leave me be, you old fat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to a... Well,
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sicil is abuzz about. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot, so Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them. They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the Fabulous Five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks, or from cold dead full stop. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better, to become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask...
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Oh, my good man.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring.
Agreed. Adventuring implies...
You may tell yourself you dislike adventure, but the mud on your boots and the blood on your blades say otherwise. One wouldn't become a source hunter if one didn't relish the exhilaration of battle, the lust for hidden knowledge and secrets. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and...
Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Стоп, это не... Что-то насчет было такое.
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the...
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern caves?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned
So you're
enough
just
when you
hanging
realize
around
that
the inn,
reward
are
money
you?
won't be
Ah.
lying
Waiting
in
for
your
what?
pocket.
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Oh, you think you can...
Nor me. Well...
Oh, but I know you're just being bashful. I bet that in your heart of hearts, even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own...
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
There's no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust.
True enough. We serve a just...
Come now. I refuse to believe such a uniquely skilled individual would settle for a puppet's role. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding. Am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve.
Careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we... You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it... Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from them. By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Rivellon. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
На это похоже. Как его? На пирамиду.
Oh, my good man.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old fat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to a... Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Come now, Alistair.
So you're just
Surely you've
hanging
met your
around the
match
inn,
once
are
or
you?
twice.
Waiting for what,
Ha!
exactly?
The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh,
Oh, careful
you
now.
can speak
Your
that
head's
way
grown
to
more
us.
swollen than
Well,
saffrons, I
suffice to
dare
say,
say.
I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke, you potato-eating peasant. Whatever happened to that troop of
Знаю,
eager
вступите
imbeciles we
нет.
sent to the northern
Oh,
cave?
my good man.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like...
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old fat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to her? Well,
Tell
suffice
me,
to say it, I've got my eye on you.
have you ever had the fortune of
Hmm.
challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Get it while it's fresh. These
Oh, my
matches
good
only
man.
hours from the sea.
Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting
So
my
you're
pipe.
just hanging around the inn, are
Careful
you?
now.
Waiting
Your
for
head's grown
what,
more swollen
exactly?
than saffrons, I
I'll
dare
thank
say.
you to leave me be, you old fat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to her? Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke, you potato-eating peasant.
Честно, какая-то мутная вот организация.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Please do keep shouting in my ear. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear. Not in the mood for cheese.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly? Tell
I'll
me,
thank you to leave me be, you old
Have
fat.
you ever had the fortune
Oh,
of challenging
you
the
think you can
fabled
speak
wizard
that
of
way to
Hunter's
her?
Edge?
Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on
He
you,
should be so
Baron.
lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great. Potato-eating
They say
peasant.
he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear. Aaron has as many friends
Come
as the
now,
man with
Alistair.
many cheeses.
Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yeah.
And me!
Marvelous! Magnificent! Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet. Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but meant one of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozen, but you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being... Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
The likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please. Please do. Come now, Alistair.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than saffrons, I dare say. So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old bat.
Oh, you think you can speak that way to a... Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke, you potato-eating peasant.
Get it while it's
Whatever
fresh.
happened to that
These
group of
Так,
eager
ладно.
imbeciles we sent to the northern cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
Please do keep shouting in my ear.
Так, он просто...
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever...
С тем поговорю.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood! Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments. By the filed teeth of Sulumar Soul Shredder, the end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
Так.
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Нифига себе отмычки стоят.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
Офигеть, вот это цены.
By the filed teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder.
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time. You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't, for you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares. You have seen them, have you not? Is anything amiss?
By the filed teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder. The end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
Колдовством.
By the filed teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder. The end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
A punch-on perhaps, yes. I have the blood of sorcerers in my veins, and between you and me, the blood of sorcerers too. The power of sorcery is so very alluring, you know. But let us change topics, for should hunters catch a whiff of my inclinations, they wouldn't hesitate to kill me where I stand.
Блин.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
You should be more careful, madam. I am a hunter, but as luck would have it,
And neither am I.
Gods have mercy. I talked openly about sorcery in front of a source hunter. What a fool I am. Thank you, O compassionate soul that you are, to treat me so leniently. I never have and never will really dabble in sorcery. On that you have my word. On my life, I swear it. No need to worry, source.
Чё, можно
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Все равно цены бешеные. Так, а чё у меня там появилось?
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
Блин, все-таки это туда-сюда.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
defiled teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder. The end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
Ладно, вообще не буду про товары говорить.
Ah, you have come. Yes, that is most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now repeat the words of Brittletooth, the child snatcher of Carador. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play. My name is Eglandir Twilsalanar, elf of the house of Gandavum, the slaughtered house of Gandavum. But by the twin blades of the Shadow Vixen, I shall have my revenge. The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the serpentine stalker hisses before the stab, hush now, darkness, darling. The elves of Gandavum, they lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. They cooked and ate and burned every last one of us. The light of dawn never saw an elf of Gandavum. All undone, every last one of us. Except for me, the midnight rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. But death shall not find me. Oh no, not until every beast of Kazal. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost done. Only the very last one of the Kazaldagar still eludes me. The crowning... I have tracked her down. By the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen sun is setting fast. Colour the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine satisfaction. After long, long last. Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which the fingers of that hand must clench and tighten until it's choking. The orcs of Gazuldagar, they knew my name. Oh, yes. By the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last, an infant, she who was to be queen. To no avail. Oh, no. Her name is that of a woman, her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Man-Eater, she is nothing but an orc, a cyst of nature. One of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumoured womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog in the darkness of a stinking hollow. Victoria, librarian, daughter Adopted child of Cecil, Mayor of Sicile. There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazuldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsucker, give me...
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
He is as much a savage as those orcs.
Indeed. Victoria...
Чего? Сокращение. Но мне храбрость нужна. Будет потом.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
Так. Ладно.
The hunters go a-stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood!
Да, психопат какой-то. Так. Пойдем поговорим с этой.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the Captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
What? What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all! By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious! Oh, yes, proper introductions. Zixex the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2. How you got here, though? On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow. Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't, time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But some show don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified...
I think that imp may be quite...
Чё? Дракон какой-то.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
А. С молотком нормально.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. Ah, you, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would... Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he... Ah, though I cannot say for certain. If it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be... In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered. For I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, after you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, you first. Yes, just as I'd hoped. There she is. There it is.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
А, какие-то порталы. Тут тоже, да? А тут больше. А, или нет? Тут нет портала. Или я его не вижу. надо что-то активировать.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp, as surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so...
You have brought guests, I see. Strange.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so? Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called...
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they were source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink,
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Блин, ну как не относится?
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent them.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable...
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we... Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us Come, come! I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable.
Блин, и у нее тоже романтичность.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Нет, ну почему у нее-то романтично? Нет бы сделали раз и все, и чтоб туда... Блин, опять здесь. Он попробует.
My dear Orhan, I hear and
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado.
He is as much a...
Indeed.
the hunters go stalking in the night.
By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all! End it all in blood!
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval. Not exactly.
Попасть два раза. А, два раза можно нажать просто.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible! Terrible! By the quill! Oh, yeah! How on touch?
I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go. The portal! You... Those goodness. I can't... It's there. In fact, but after you... You first? Yes! Just as I'd hoped! There she is! There it is! Come, don't delay!
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
А я успел стырить портрет женщины, что ли? Нормально. Так, ей нужен автоматический флеш.
Could it be?
Indeed, you have if any other but sister, not never but yours, but last saw study. Miss, it would have. Yeah, if indeed you might.
What? That's your key. So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Into the fray once more! Not but a moment ago we were hunting... And I am restored!
So, what do you think,
We can't deny our reaction.
No matter how improbable...
May, my friends? What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell!
Стоп, а почему ей тоже романтично, что ли? Идите нахер романтичность ей.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
Прикольно.
Could it be?
Indeed, you have but so not like never, but yours, but like the sword starster. Do you,
Mr.
It
Ice?
Yeah, if we do not restore time, if we do not discover, indeed you must.
Why, of
without
that shall please. What'll it be, Source Hunter?
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being...
We can't deny our reaction to...
Still, it's quite a...
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell! The glint in your gaze? No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void, but you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never. Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot! Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a... Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and... From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent. Neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragonon, this in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and... We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the Void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission? Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but... having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine, but of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress. So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the Sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows what...
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes, and I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you... I wonder, do you know more about the Void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem. In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands, this and except, it seems, you. Ask and I shall answer, if I can.
Вот это цена.
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls back, I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chronicler, perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and star— A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that star stones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company, like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need, and all I am, is time. And time is running out. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell us. What it is but the end. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, new threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you, these Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
Чё, пусто? Блин, я думал, там куча книг сейчас будет.
The Lady of Time, the Weaver of History. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
A question has me stumped,
Так,
milady.
еще раз.
Why are there two of
How might I serve our mission?
Надо было, походу, все-таки скупку взять.
I wonder, do you know more about the Void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why,
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zixzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Me reeking, rotting sea garbage. I can't even smell the sea air over this rot.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer's spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, saved all too seldomly.
Sea air over this rot.
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you. Let me phrase it like Zixzax might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the... If Zixzax worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home. Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zixzax asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry, though. Use this one here, and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Oh my gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
А.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, afore the divines punish you for your aberrant ways.
Что-то не слишком ли до хера у нее бонус? Да это спец какой-то. Не знаю, мне что мне надо 10 раз выиграть, а ей 2 раза достаточно. Не слишком ли до хера это? Ну это пипец, ну просто нереально.
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what...
А тут можно? Можно. Ну, попробуем сгрузить. А, с самого начала. Нихера себе. Как узнать вот чисто рандом, так этот рандом может против меня играть все время, выдавая то, что, ну, противоположное моему. Так. М. Ох, блин. Так. Не понял. Как это вебка вырубилась у меня? Так, меня слышно вообще? Меня даже... А, нет, слышно. А. Не понял. А куда моя вебка? Меня. Блин, ладно, придется закончить. Всем спасибо, всем пока.